flooding on the Missouri River could lead to semis flooding the highways.
Yeah, the high water actually is forcing barges to stay on the banks of the rivers instead of carrying local products downstream. So 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling is live along the river with more on that impact. Nick.
Well, Chris, that's a pretty big impact because a lot of ag producers use those barges to send their products downstream to other cities. And because of the high water and swift current, those barges have to be docked on the river's edge. These barges sit along the Missouri River, lifeless. They're usually flowing down the mighty Missouri, but right now the current is too strong for them to be out.
It's very detrimental.
For Lucy Fletcher, co-owner of Agri-Services of Brunswick, her business is surrounded by floodwater. Barges is how she imports fertilizer and exports a lot of her grain.
Barge, we think, is the best way from the volumes that we do through our facility. It's really the best way to get products in and out.
So much so, she's invested in it.
10 years ago, we brought in 8 barges. All of them went out empty. Last year, we did 237 barges.
This is typically where barges would come into moor, and they unload into this little yellow contraption.
Mariah Shields with Port KC says usually they can handle 6 barges at a time, but not today.
This is like really unusual. This is the first time in the 3 years I've been here that this has happened where the water is too high. Normally it's incredibly reliable.
Many ag producers will have to shift how they transport their goods, but that can pinch the wallet even more.
Unfortunately for this situation, that's going to increase costs for them, so it just depends on what they're able to do.
In this rough year for ag producers, it's just another pain they'll have to deal with.
We couldn't take very many years like this.
So without that traffic on the river, you can expect that traffic to be on the roadways that we all drive on. And I'm told maybe next week you'll be able to see the barges back on the river. Reporting live in Kansas City, Missouri, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.
All right, thanks.